What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 8, discussion, potential spoilers, and news. Spoiler warning if you don't want to know about Season 7, Episode 8. Also, we're going to talk about something briefly about Season 7, Episode 7. So if you don't want to know about that or don't know, stop watching now. Here we go. Now, before Season 7, Episode 8, let's talk about Season 7, Episode 7. Now, let's talk about Carl's hat. You see it on the table, and I've had some people ask me about it, some discussion, some things there in the red circle. Is the hat, is the last time we really saw the hat. Is it left at the sanctuary? Does Carl have it? Will he get it back? And whatever. So let's look at something briefly before we talk about the mid-season finale. So he had the hat on, of course, around the sanctuary when he tried to take out Negan and went there and this. And then the last time we really saw it was he was on the table when he took the hat off, the bandage, sang Negan a song, did just basically the whole Negan thing from the comics. And then he didn't have it anymore. He walked around with the iron and didn't have the hat. He kept the bandage off, which I would like to see Carl without the bandage a little more, which, you know, like the comics. But this is the last time we really could see it possibly. You see on his lap there, is that his hat? And I think it is. I think he has it. I think the hat is right there. It has the little like notches on the top, but we don't see it again. He doesn't make it known or visible that he has the hat when they go back to Alexandria. And it's not a big deal. Who cares about the hat? But it is. It's Carl's centerpiece to his look with the hat, the eye, the hair. You know, that's what Carl looks like. When he's back at Alexandria in his house, we just don't see it again. Now, I know he has the hat in future episodes because we have some spoiler pics of that, but I just don't know if he gets it back later, if he has to get it back from the sanctuary. Does Negan bring it back? Does he have it with him already or not? So I know it's not a big deal. Just curious what your thoughts are. I think he has it in the van. He's sitting there with lemonade, with Negan and Judith on the porch, and he doesn't have it. But in a future episode, he has it right here. Here's some spoiler pics of, I think it's episode 10 or 11. I'm just not sure which one it is from the Spoiling Dead fans. Carl's all the way to the left, and he has his hat. Here's a great picture from AMC.com. Do you see what is that added at the table? Take a look. Yes, there's 4 people sitting there and Lucille. So Negan really put Lucille at the dinner table to have dinner. And I guess he sees that as his dead wife, Lucille, in the baseball bat. That's why it means so much to him, which is weird. But, you know, that's the fact there too. So at some point, the bat gets there at the table because it's not there here in this trailer pic, in the promo pic there. Negan brings the bat to sit it at the table. Maybe that's what that face is for. But we got some information. We're just going to put it all together in a nice package. Rosita's bullet. Is it a dud? Does it kill somebody directly, indirectly? If you've seen the other videos, you'll know the information, but we're just putting it all together because we're super excited for Sunday. Rosita's bullet hits Lucille, does not kill anybody. But comic book deaths, here they come. Olivia is going to have an earlier death than in the comics. Spencer gets his comic book death. You know, it's going to be pretty awesome. And Spencer gets gutted. Olivia dies because of Rosita's bullet, basically. And I kind of understand what Rosita trying to do. Take out Negan, take out the threat, but it just backfires. It hits Lucille, doesn't hit Negan. Negan tells a rat to kill someone, and she picks Olivia, which I kind of feel bad for Olivia, but she dies and 2 people die in Alexandria. Rick is ready to fight. At the end, he kind of decides enough is enough after everything that happens at Alexandria. Aaron gets beat up. It's just the breaking point for Rick, you know, with Negan's not going to stop. He realizes that now too. So I don't know why he's upset like this. He does not see Judith being held by Negan. He does not see the Spencer death and the Olivia death. So I don't know what's making him upset, and I'll be interested to see why he's like this. Secret meeting with Carol. You got a meeting with Carol, Morgan, and Richard, and they talk about going forward, setting up the kingdom, possibly going against the Saviors at some point. Later part of Season 7, I'm sure Carol gets on board, but she's hesitant at first. The big news. Daryl Dixon will not be a member of the Saviors or the Sanctuary or anything. And who helps him? You know, we got a note last time, and we just don't know, but we'll hopefully find out in the episode or at some point, right? But Daryl, he's making a break for it. And yes, he is. See the note in his hand? Who wrote it? Hopefully we find out. We just don't know the information, because if I knew it, I would share it with you. But we just don't know. I think it's definitely between Sherry, Dwight, and Jesus, but we'll see how it goes down. But I do know that Jesus and Daryl make it back to the hilltop, which is going to be awesome. Is it a bobby pin? Is it a matchstick? I don't know. What's your take? I've heard so many different things from it on there. Hopefully we'll see how he picks it and gets out, or maybe we'll just see he's already out. Go now. Who wrote it? Like I said, it looks a little girly myself, so we don't know exactly who did it, but ultimately I'm just excited that Daryl gets out. Now, we made this video a while ago after episode 3. Did you notice what Fat Joey had? Look in his hand right to the left. Yes, that is Rick's gun. People didn't realize that too. We made this video a while ago, so you might have not seen it. That is Rick's Colt Python that they took from him during the lineup. Fat Joey has had it during his time with the Saviors. Daryl gets the gun back because on his escape, he takes out Fat Joey, gets the gun back, which I'm excited for them to all reunite back at the hilltop. So the 3 deaths that we're going to get, at least the 3 deaths, are Spencer, his comic book death. He gets gutted like we were excited for. Kind of knew it was happening, but it needs to happen. Olivia, kind of feel bad for her, that's for sure. I kind of don't want her to go for some part. I mean, she's not the biggest character, but you kind of just feel bad for her. You don't want her to die, that's for sure. And Fat Joey, as Daryl escapes, he kills Fat Joey, gets Rick's gun back, and leaves the sanctuary for good. Gets back to the hilltop. Daryl, Jesus, get back to the hilltop. That's where they go. Rick and the gang meet up with Maggie to talk about going forward. They got to get together. Rick's like, I didn't hear you before, and we got to move forward to take out Negan. Rick gets his gun back. He has it. These are spoiler picks from a later episode when they meet a different group, the Garbage Pail Kids. Now, at the very end of the episode, there's kind of a figure that we don't see in the shadows that ends the episode for the mid-season break back till February. And I believe this group we will see in episode 9 or 10 or both. Probably episode 9, I would think, to meet this new group, this mysterious group. So I think we get them slightly introduced there. But who's ready for Sunday night or Monday night if you're outside the United States? I know I am. Let us know what you think, guys. Are you excited for it? What you're excited for? Do you believe what we said? As always, guys, check out our Walking Dead community page and group on Facebook. Links in the description if you want to check it out. We'd love to have you be a member of our group. And as always, thank you for watching. You guys are awesome, and I cannot wait for Sunday. It's going to be great.